think I'm playing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your daughter better take record of how stupid her father is.
Yeah, all right.
Keep recording.
All right.
If it goes online, your ass will be sued too.
Cut that. You ain't got it. That.
Ain't got nothing?
That's what my sister. I'm telling her to cut this off. I'm telling her to cut this off.
You think I ain't got nothing?
Well, record. You record. You pulling a gun on a guy in the middle on the city property?
Listen,
do whatever.
I am going to do whatever. This is my property. I'll do what I want.
If I say,
do not block somebody's driveway. Get your dumb ass out of here.
Yeah, you the dumb mother.
Dumb mother shoot you dead.
Now, Carrie filming the incident, I think, possibly saved her father's life, because since he was on camera, maybe that controlled his actions a little bit. Who knows what he would do if he wasn't on camera. But Lee was cutting the grass of a neighboring property and said that he had already moved his trailer and apologized to Barry for blocking the driveway. But that wasn't good enough. He says, I immediately moved, I stopped what I was doing, and I moved up. And like I said, just wasn't good enough for him, and I apologized to him. Barry, clearly not satisfied by the apology, told Lee that he would, quote, blast your effing head off because you're a, and then insulted him by calling him a dumbass. Now, Barry clearly could have caused some serious damage. I'm glad he didn't fire his weapon, but he did return to his house to get the rifle and pointed it toward Lee even after he moved his car, even after he apologized. Jeremy Lee says, I was really worried about her, meaning Carrie, who was filming. I was stunned. I think I said, you're going to kill me in front of my daughter? And the answer is yeah, because your life doesn't matter to this guy, who, by the way, has a criminal record, but it's okay, it's Florida, so it doesn't matter. And he gets to buy whatever gun he wants, including an assault weapon.
Yeah, so in the video, you can actually see the back of the vehicle a little bit, and you can see the driveway, and you can see that it's not in the driveway, it's not blocking the driveway. But what, like, we talk about this on Old School all the time. It's a show, another show that we have. If you remember, you get all of them, tyt.com/join. And so once someone has already apologized, it's over. And if you still are yelling at the person after they've said, oh, my bad, and they did what you wanted, then you're the bad guy, right? But in this case, it's nuclear bad guy. He already moved it for you, and he already apologized. And you go and get a weapon and threaten to murder him. Why? Well, two reasons. One, right-wingers have a sense of entitlement. And they think, no, I'm entitled to do whatever I want, okay? And if you notice, he's talking about, oh, trespassing, and I can't believe you blocked my driveway. Then when he got his phone, he went into his neighbor's yard and trespassed. Because he's entitled to the whole world, right? And you're not entitled to anything. And if you think about it, I mean, he's a criminal, right? With a rap sheet, but he's got that giant gun anyway, because if you're a right winger, it doesn't matter, nothing matters. You have all the rights, you have all the guns, you have all the weapons, you have the cops on your side 98% of the time. So he's emboldened to go and threaten to murder people on tape. Now, the good news is the cops are doing the right thing in this case. We'll get to that in a second. But the second reason that this lunatic did this is because every one of these right-wing gun owners can't wait for an opportunity to use it. Even the smallest little transgression, they're like, great, I finally get to murder someone. Okay, oh, you were in my driveway. Oh, damn it, you're not in my driveway anymore. And you, who cares, I'll murder you anyway. This is my one golden opportunity to murder someone. Okay, and look, we're living in a very, very dangerous country, and it's really scary times.
Yeah.
Because all these guys think that they have a right to kill you.
A superintendent in Northern California is now receiving serious death threats after she announced an investigation into a photo featuring students who had swastikas drawn across their chests. This was a photo that was circulating online over the holidays. And of course, it's a shocking image. Just to give you some details about it, let's take a look at what the image included. These are all high school students, again, from Northern California. In late December, this photo went viral on social media, showing the 8 students who have the black swastikas painted onto their torsos, and also some of them are also holding alcohol, as you can see in the image. Now, Wheatland Union High School District Superintendent Nicole Newman needed to investigate this clearly because this is an issue that could be harmful to students who might not identify with that kind of ideology and might feel intimidated or threatened by it. And here's what she has to deal with now that she has announced an investigation and has also said that there are consequences, but has not disclosed the details of those consequences. Let's watch.
This has been one of the most traumatizing experiences in my life and in the lives of my colleagues. We have been subjected to death threats on a daily basis, as well as threats that are aimed against our families. My colleagues and I chose this profession because we are determined to do whatever it takes, whatever's best for kids every day. However, none of us chose to subject ourselves or our families to the types of threats we've been receiving during the past week.
So again, the people receiving the death threats are not the students, which by the way, I don't want anyone receiving death threats, but the superintendent who announced the investigation and who also disclosed that there were consequences. She didn't go into detail in regard to what those consequences were because we're dealing with minors here, and she said that she legally couldn't disclose that. But nonetheless, this is indicative of what we're seeing across the country. And yes, even in states like California, where there are rural parts where right-wingers usually reside and apparently are supportive of this kind of behavior.